welcome back to Nanny News. It's your host, Ashley, aka Nanny Announcements. In this week episode, we are going to talk about something that's a little juicy. And it's a little not really nanny related, but you know I'm gonna tie it into something with nanny related. But it's about how these TikTok mamas are teaming up to get this one account removed. So let's find out what's going on over there at TikTok. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Alright, so before we get started with the juicy story, y'all know we got a couple announcements before we can get going. But it's a couple of reminders for you guys. So we have been really pushing, like we told y'all, about our mention program. And basically what this mention program is a free form for you as of right now, you guys. So you better jump on this or get your events in now. But basically this form is a form that you fill out if you have a event, if you have a course that you're about to launch, if you got a sale going on for your business, if you have a few job offers that tend to be maybe in the same area that I can shout out for you. Anything that may be doing something that you are basically announcing to the nanny industry, then you're going to want to use our mention program so I can put you in our announcement episode that airs on Monday. This form is free for now, you guys, so you can find this form under our bio at Nanny Announcements called Mentions. Now, we also have another program where it's called sponsorship. Now, this one comes with a little bit more than what the mention does, and it does cost, as of right now, I have a $25 price on this sponsorship, but basically is that you get to sponsor the entire episode of Nanny News. You get to sponsor the entire episode for Monday and the entire episode for Friday. So basically 2 episodes that you get in this $25. Plus, I make a reel for your page for your business on my Instagram page, which has over 1,300 followers. And I'm telling you, a lot of those followers are nannies and people that could use your business. And also, those are the 3 things that you get. So basically, our sponsorship is that you get to sponsor our announcement episode and our juicy story episode, so our Monday episode and Friday episode. Also, it comes with a special reel, with our reel or posts on our Instagram page. And it's all that is going for $25. It's a really good opportunity. As you guys know, my pages are growing. So if your business is starting to grow and you're starting to come up, you want to jump on this. It's a very affordable price, and it's just another way to get your brand, your name, and your business out to more eyes to see. Because like I say, I may be following some nannies or some mamas or some businesses that you may not be following that could really benefit from your services or your products or your courses or whatever you may have. So you guys, use these things, use these programs. They are for you. Remember, here at Nanny Announcements, my goal is to help you guys and to promote and to announce all things taking place in the nanny industry. So use these things so we can make sure I get every single event out, and I can help promote you guys. So those are my 2 announcements for today. Y'all know if you did miss our announcement episode on Monday, then go back to that so you can find out what happened this week, and stay tuned for Monday for next Monday so we can you can see what's popping on Mondays. So let's get back to the juicy story. Remember, we are talking about how these TikTok mamas are teaming up to delete this one account, and this one account does have a little girl on there. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so basically what is going on over at TikTok? So if you have not heard about what's going on, there's this little 3-year-old girl and this mom who have a page, and the page is called wren.eleanor. The mom's name is Eleanor and the daughter is Wren, and Wren is a 3-year-old little girl. And if you go to their page right now, and you can basically see that a lot of their content is basically of Ren. Now, there's a few things in there with the mom in there as well, but a lot of it has to do with the little girl. And remind you all, just keep in mind the whole time that she's 3. So, this page has been causing a lot of questions going on in social media life and what to post. So there's these moms that kind of been noticing on the page that follow her. The page, the wren.eleanor, has over 17.3 million subscribers, y'all. People that have liked that page. 17.3 million people have liked this page. So, and remember that the page has a lot to do with the 3-year-old. So these moms have been kind of noticing, as y'all know how moms are, they can be a little investigation. So these moms have been noticing that some of the videos that she posts gets a little bit more views than others that post. So some of them that she has been posting, there's two on there that has caused a lot of questions, and I can't find this first one, so I'm not sure if she deleted it, but I definitely found the second one. But the first one that they've been talking about is how she's been posing with this like tampon and doing in ways that was just not appropriate for her. And that one video got over 17 million views, and then the favorites had over 100,000 people save it. And then there's another video which is on there right now. She's in this little pink swimsuit. The swimsuit isn't very risque. It's very adorable on her. But they're showing her bath routine, basically of what she does in her bath routine. And that one has over 17 point some million views and the same amount of saves. But then what you notice if you go to the other videos that are just kind of her maybe playing outside with some of her toys or doing toddler things that she's supposed to be doing, don't get as many views or likes or shares or whatever than the ones that do. Now, this caused a lot of questions because she's 3 years old, and if the mother started going through some of the comments. If you start going through the comments, you guys, you can start seeing, which I'm going to post right here, you see that she has a couple older men on here that will say, "Oh girl, your outfit is cute," or okay, like she's so adorable, like I want to be her, I could be her dad. Let me pull up this on here. She said, one of them, like right here, it says, "Girl, your outfit is 100 on fire, just fab." And as you can see, that guy is like an older guy. Like, what? And then there's another one right here where you can see where it says, "She's growing up so fast, what a cutie." And then you see some people have already not commented on that. It says, "Get a life, stop watching little children." Because you can tell that this guy is an older guy. You guys... This is what has caused a lot of questions and conversations and more. So these mamas on TikTok did a little bit more investigation and has proof that a lot of the people that comment underneath the pictures are older men, and these older men are pedophiles. And there's actually proof that they are, because some moms actually have done a little investigation by basically taking the guys' names that they see on the comments and going through a search to see if they come up as a pedophile or have a sexual offend on them or anything like that, and a lot of them did. So that's why it's caused a lot of problems and controversy on this topic, because these moms, because they went to the little girl's mom, remember the mom's name is Eleanor and the little girl's name is Wren. So they went to Wren's mom, Eleanor, and basically stated and told her what was going on. Like, hey, we have proof that these guys on here that are commenting underneath their little girl's pictures are good people. Like, you don't need to be posting her anymore. She could get in big trouble. And the mom didn't respond to any of them and still continue to this day to post the little girl on the page. Now, this is what brought up a lot of questions for me, and I kind of brought it towards the nanny industry. And so what do y'all think? Like, personally, I agree with these moms. I feel like this mom is really just using her daughter, because if you watch a lot of her stories on her page, that a lot of the videos of the little girl are about how cute she is. Like, oh, she's like, look how cute she is. Like, some people told me she was ugly when she was a baby. Now look how cute it is. Like, I mean, there's a lot of those on there, you guys. Or her and her big blue eyes and covering, you know, things like that. And it's just, you could just tell that the mom is using her daughter to get money. I mean, she has 17 million people that like her, and the mom isn't in half of the majority of the videos. If she is, she comes in and out real quick, but the majority of the videos are about the little girl Wren. And that's where I, as a nanny, or even if I was a mom, where I would stop the brakes. And I see why these moms have kind of teamed up and want to report this account, because they're basically trying to help this little girl. Like, it's any day now that they could be out in the park, which has already happened. Some of the comments on there where they'll be out in the park and people notice them, be like, oh, like, you're Wren. And it's like for me, I'm like, hold up, like, she only 3, and how is she already so well known and so many people like her? And what gets me is those little videos that they showed about that I show right here, that if you could see that, you see this one got this one right here is just one little basic little video, and then this one right here is that swimsuit one I'm talking about. And baby, you see how that one has a lot more views, and if you click on it, you can see that it has a lot more comments and saves. And it's just like, what are these people saving these videos for? Like, she's 3 years old. Like, what do you need the video saved for? And why do you save it? Because you're gonna go show other people because she's that cute? Like, just like the page and go show, like, and then I guess go show people. What gets me is like how these men are on here commenting on these pictures, and you can physically, I can see it right now on the page, and that's what's like, whoa, girl. Like, and the mom she hasn't addressed any of it on her page. The mom continues to put the kid out there, and I'm with the mamas. I'm teaming up with the moms with the TikTok. I would report the page as well. I haven't followed them, and I don't plan on following them, because I don't really want to give them much more attention. Like, I get it. I get it. Like, I truly don't know the full story. None of us really do. So we're just going on the outside looking in. But you all know how scary social media is, and y'all know how many creeps are on social media, and it's literally proven fact right there on, like, people, like, it's proven that these guys that are commenting on these videos are pedophiles. And if a mom came to me and told me, like, hey, like, there's a couple, like, I saw some of the comments on your page, and I just wanted to let you know that those men, they're just not, they may not be the best. I don't know if you want to block them. I don't know if you want to remove the video. I would have been like, oh, thank God you told me. Like, thank you so much for telling me this. I'm deleting it, because I don't want my baby to be known to the world about it. And I got to protect my babies, because at the end of she's 3, y'all. We're supposed to be protecting her and giving her this, like, and I get it. Like, you could, like, all right. So, like, that, I got to stop, because I'm starting to get, like, worked up about it. But it bothered me, and I had to share this story because I wanted to kind of get your guys' opinion. Like, first of all, go check out the page and let me know what you notice, what you kind of figure out, and what feelings you get with it. But what I kind of did with this week was basically go to the nanny industry and ask. I went on a couple Facebook groups, and then I went on my Instagram story, and I got a couple responses that I'm going to share. But here is the post that I use, that I clicked. I used the group called the Nanny Love. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that's not one of my favorite Facebook groups, but it's one of the ones that allows me to get people's opinions and allows me to share things, certain things, because some certain groups that I'm a part of don't allow me to share a lot of my nanny news on their page, which I truly understand. But the Nanny Love is one of the ones that has allowed me to kind of share my thoughts and ask people's opinions. So basically what I post was, what makes you post your nanny kids online? And that's my question, was what makes you post your nanny kids online? I wasn't trying to attack anybody. I'm not trying to tell you all that if you post your nanny kids that you need to delete them. I'm just simply asking what makes you want to post them. So as you can see right here, we have a little a comment. Janelle, Janelle Caraway, she's a nanny. She says, to do the jobs my nanny boss needs, I have not allowed to post my nanny kids on social media. I signed an agreement when I hired, understanding that if I do, I would be terminated immediately. So Janelle has in her contract that she's not allowed at all to post. Now let's go to Emily. This is Emily's comment. Emily said, I had permission from my nanny family as they have family overseas. I added the family on Instagram, always making sure that they were okay with it, and B, I post other stuff to close friends only. That way the family can keep up with the nanny kids even when Mom B and Dad B are working well for us. So it seems like that one's working well, where she has permission from her family to do it. I'm assuming it's in her contract that she has permission to post them. Veronica just says, they're funny and I'm funny. We're hilarious together, so that's why we post it. Erin said, I do not post pictures of them, but mostly post the funny stuff that they say because it's so entertaining and I have to laugh, otherwise I will go crazy. And this one, Rowan, this one is the perfect, like this, I've never heard, like I haven't heard this one before, and I thought this was amazing. But Rowan basically created a private Facebook group and makes the nanny parents admins, so they can add whoever they want, delete whoever they want, and it makes it so that the family who live far away can see exactly what is going on, see the kids. She posts photos, videos, everything, kittyism, interact, like all those things, guys. Like she posted all those in there. I thought that one was the best idea that I heard. I was like, oh, that's wonderful, a private group, like, and I understand it. So, and then I went over to Facebook. If we go to Facebook, let me post these. This one right here, if you can see, we got Nanny Pay Au. Basically said that they're totally against it. Most of those trying to gain a following, they are literally using their nanny kids for their own gain. It lacks professionalism in class and literally exploits the kids. That's her. And Carrie the nanny, she said, I'm definitely becoming more intentional with posting in the recent years. I don't think I share positive aspects of my nanny journey. Their family follows me, and she's like, please don't think I'm a bad person, girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that any of you guys that post your nanny kids is a bad person. Like, you're bad. If you're posting your nanny kids, by all means, and if you have permission to do so, by all means, baby, do it. But I just wanted to bring awareness and hear other people's stories or reasons of why they post their kids or why they may not post their nanny kids. I personally do not post my nanny kids just based off of, it's a lot of liability, and I understand a lot of liability. Now, I haven't been in a situation where I had a lot of family that lived far away from the kids that wanted to know, wanted updates. So I haven't been in that situation, but if I was in that situation, I think I would go with what the nanny Rowan said about creating a private Facebook group where only the parents are the admins and they can add whoever they want, so that way I'm not responsible for whoever sees it. Now, I'm not saying, I'm going to repeat this, y'all, again, like, none of these opinions that I just said or just read, there's no right and there's no wrong answer, okay? There's no right and there's no wrong answer. It's just about, there is a way to do it, though. If you are posting your nanny kids, by all means, you need to have permission from the family. Your family needs to know that you're posting your nanny kid, because you do not want it to come back to you. You don't want the family to log into Facebook one day and see their kid and they didn't have no idea that you had posted it. And that can cause a lot of issues and a lot of competition at your job. So if you're posting your nanny kids, you have permission, baby, go by all means, honey, do it. And if you don't have permission, then stop it and go get permission first. And these nannies that share their opinions, guys, do not go attack them, because if that's the case, I will delete this video ASAP. I am not here to attack anybody on this channel. I'm simply just sharing other people's opinions about what they do with their nanny kids. Remember, we all are in different situations, different families, different nanny journeys. So you may not like it, but another nanny may like it. So that's what I had to say that before, because I know how y'all can get. Y'all can twist this around and say, well, Ashley said this and Ashley did that. I'm cutting the drama out now before we can get started. So, do you guys post, like, what makes you post your nanny kids, and what do you agree with what's going on with the Wren and the Eleanor situation? If you were a mom, would you be doing what the Wren's mom is doing by posting, using her kid as a content creator? Or tell me what y'all think. Either comment below with your opinion, send me a DM. I like to talk more about it in my DMs at Nanny Announcements. But I've had to bring this story up because it's a little juicy. I'm with in this situation with Eleanor. With the Wren and the Wren situation. I'm with the TikTok moms about how this daughter needs to go, because the mama knows what she doing. Okay, the mama knows. Okay. But when it comes to your guys' nanny kids and you guys posting your nanny kids, baby, I support whatever you and your family agree on. Ashley Cunningham, Nanny News, supports you, okay? So, I hope you guys like this episode. Let me know what you guys think. It's a little juicy. I'm going to post some more about it on my page so you can hear more about it. But it's just something to think about. If you post your kids, if you're a mom right now and you're posting your kids, just make sure you think about who's really watching your kids, how many views you're getting on your kids. If you got a lot of saves on the video and your kids are in it, you just want to make sure you're being very careful, y'all, because there are a lot of people out there right now that are just very sick in the head that will do anything to these little kids. And as a nanny, it's just my job to bring awareness to the situation and make sure that my babies are protected, okay? So I hope that y'all enjoy this juicy episode. I thought this story was pretty cool. I enjoy talking about it. But like we say, we'll see you guys on Monday for our announcements episode. I hope that you guys all have an amazing, relaxing weekend. I will see you guys on Sunday for the Self-Care and Scribe Clubhouse with Courtney and Kay. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you there. And then I will see you guys on this channel right here on Monday for our announcement episode. Make sure y'all are telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Nanny News, so we can get this page out to as many nannies as we possibly can. So, love you all. Have a great weekend. See y'all soon. Bye.